Coming up tonight on This Week in Carrington Sports, Cardinal Girls Basketball hosts a big one in Region 2 against 4 Winds-Minnewaukan before traveling on the road to take on Northern Cass. We've got the highlights. Meanwhile, Carrington Boys Basketball hosts Rivalry Night, going for their 6th consecutive win against New Rockford Cheyenne before also traveling to Hunter to take on the Jaguars. We've got highlights of that as well. Carrington Girls Wrestling hit the Lisbon Tournament. We've got the results from the first big tournament of 2026. All of that and more coming up tonight on This Week in Carrington Sports.
Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in and see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
Carrington Girls Basketball with a showdown in Region 2 here at home, taking on 4 Winds-Minnewaukan.
Right wing for the Cardinals. Top kicks it out right corner. 3-ball. Good! 3 for Anniston Hornet. And left wing it'll go to Coleman. Harper plays it up top between the circles. This to Mara Johnson. Johnson will drive all the way down left side. Layup no good. Offensive rebound. Put back good on the weak side. Sienna Top picks up the dribble, gives it up to Harper Coleman. Right side, Maya Nice fires a 3. Good! 3 for Maya Nice. And now she'll drive down the left side of the lane, running 6-footer off the glass. Good for Mara Johnson, and that will end your first quarter of playing. Left wing it'll go. Top, free throw line. Mara Coots fakes, drives down the left side. Layup good, Mara Coots. Nice dribble drive on the left side for Mara. Picks it up to Sienna Top, right corner. Cody Phil got that, rejected, but got her own missed shot, and drives right in and puts it up and in. Between the circles, Coleman will go right corner. Sienna Top fires an open 3. That one long, miss everything. Offensive rebound, turnaround, put back in the middle of the lane. Good for Mara Coots. Johnson gives it back to Coleman in the lane. She'll go left side, right to the rack. Layup, counted a foul. And 1 for Mara Johnson. She'll go, or Mara Coots, I should say. Nice, a 5'7" freshman. Cardinals inbound, baseline left. Hornet plays it to Coots at the left elbow, and she knocks in a 14-footer for Mara Coots. Back the other way, Maya Nice. She'll work it up. Right wing, plays it to Johnson on the right wing. Here's Coots. Mara down low, right side. Counter the ball, Mara Coots. 27-27, and quickly back the other way, a bucket underneath for Mara Coots. On the wing, Anniston will drive to the baseline, cut off, gives it up to Coots, down low on the driving layup, good. Harper Coleman, nice assist from Mara Coots. Left wing, Harper Coleman plays it to Sienna Top. Right wing, 3-ball, Anniston Hornet on the way, good! 3 for Anniston Hornet. Johnson into the front court, left side, Coots gives it up to Coleman, kick it out to Sienna Top. Near side is Johnson in the lane. Coots at the elbow is Mara Coots. She's going to drive right down the lane. Layup good, Mara Coots. And she'll bring it around left side, dumps it off to Harper Coleman. 15-footer left baseline good. Harper Coleman, 4 in the quarter. She's got 7 on the night. Mara Coots, the Cardinal center, 5'11" sophomore, had a game-high I want to make sure I say this right. Actually tied for a game high with Surrey Gord tonight with 16. Congrats on the win tonight, Mara.
Thank you.
Nice win tonight. It's a hard-fought game with 4 wins all the time. They play tough defense, as you guys do too. So what was it like out there tonight?
Well, we knew that 4 Winds is a pretty good team. They're in our region, so we knew we had to play hard since we want to get a region win. I thought we did good. We were pretty scrappy on defense. We were moving the ball around a lot, and we had lots of good looks.
Yeah, you got the ball in a lot of nice spots in the lane down low, especially down on the right side at the high elbow, and knocked down some shots tonight. That had to feel pretty good.
Yep. I usually don't go too far out, but it definitely helped my confidence when I hit a couple out there.
Got a few drives down on that right side as well, and got some nice shots and good looks with those layups down low on the right side.
It's just good when you have guards that can get it into you, and I had that. So.
And no foul trouble tonight for Mara. Just one fall, I think, tonight. So, yeah, and that's kind of nice as well. You can kind of play the way you want to play, and they kind of let you guys go down low, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. It was pretty aggressive and physical, but yep, that's just how it always is when you play 4 Winds.
I was looking ahead now. Northern Cass on Saturday. Do you know much about them?
Not yet. I'm sure we'll go over a little rundown tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, just see what they have, and we'll be ready.
All right, well, congrats on the win tonight and a nice game. 16 points tonight for you. We'll let Andy get mic'd up here real quick. Well, congrats on the win, Andy.
Thanks. Good defense is kind of our key, and Surrey is just a marvelous player, and she makes her teammates better. She can shoot it, she can drive it, and she really passes it well when you come up with double up. But one of the big plays in the first half, I thought, was Sienna helped the helper once, where we overhelped right away, and they got a couple layups. And then if we were solid with one help and then helped the helper, we got a steal or two, and that really helped the defense down the road.
I said this a couple times already. I'm going to brag up Red Skitlin a couple times here because I was talking with Red before the game about Surrey Gord, and we had her predictions on her point total. And, of course, Red got it right on the money. She scored 16. I predicted 21. He got 16, and she hit those couple free throws late in the game, so she ended up right at 16. But that's a girl that's averaging 29, so you had to be pretty pleased with the overall defensive performance against her.
And we're pretty fortunate. We could do some things by committee. Harper gets 2 falls, and we can put Mara J on her in the second half, and maybe save some of those falls. Then Mara got 4 falls, so we had to adjust and put Harper right back on her. So. Really talented kids defensively, and they work so hard, and they leave the sweat on the floor, and it's great to see Mara Kay do some things offensively, and it's a good team we beat, so we're feeling pretty good. But tomorrow we got to get back to work. 11
turnovers is what I had you down. The overall number is not a bad number. The only thing I saw was 7 of those 11 in the second half. 5 in the third quarter, but that's a number you can live with, overall turnovers.
Yeah, and then we went into a little scoring lull at 20, right our halftime score, 23. We were kind of stuck on there for 3-4 minutes, but once Mara made that elbow shot, I think it kind of went over the hump. And
I marked it 3:59. Third quarter was the first points, and then the fourth quarter was kind of the same. Fourth quarter wasn't as bad. It was 4 something, but yeah, both the beginnings, but at the same time, when you're putting that kind of defensive pressure, they weren't getting the bucket, lighting up the scoreboard either, so that you got to always kind of go back to that defense.
We sure do, and, we put good defenders on the floor, and they talk, they communicate, and we just got to keep on preaching that. And, Northern Cass down the road, we're going to have a good one on Saturday, and next game.
What do you know about Northern Cass?
They might have an injury, so one of their best might be hurt, but we'll see. We saw them at Christmas time. Good post player, good guards. So we'll have to guard. They beat Trinity, but then they got beat by Hazen over here at Christmas. So we saw them a couple times, but they got some good young kids. Kind of 8th and 9th graders are leading them.
Just kind of looking through some of the latest poll anyway, and I believe we played Hazen and defeated Hazen, or am I wrong there?
No, we beat them at Christmas time.
Yeah, and that's their only loss in the year.
Right.
I looked, in Thompson's rated number 5. They've got 2 losses, 1 to us, and the number 1 rated team only loss is to Carrington. So
we'll hang out in the weeds. That's fine.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of the state. Nobody really knows about us.
Well,
so.
that I've said the polls are, as you know, they're the polls. People talk about them, whatever, but they don't really. When it comes right down to it, they don't mean a lot.
They don't give you anything.
No.
When you think about it, but maybe a target on your back a little bit.
Show up and play well. That's what you got to do.
Exactly.
So tonight, a nice win for you guys, a 8-1 team. Their only loss you guys had in a common opponent was Benson County, and I was kind of looking through stuff earlier, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's their only loss. They lost to them by 19. We lost to them by 1, but again, anytime you can get a win, and especially a region win against a quality opponent, it's always nice to come out with a W.
And it's a 2-point region win.
Okay, I was wondering that.
So 4 Winds is playing everybody once. They're going Class B next year.
Yeah.
So they're looking more on B on their schedule, but they're a pretty good Class A team.
So we go to 5-1, and they go to 4-2 then in the region. Would that be?
That could be correct.
Yeah, because we were at 3-1 coming in, so
Yep.
will put us up to 5-1 and actually leapfrog them in the region standings, which is kind of nice. So.
Yep.
So again, you got Northern Cass this week, and then next week, looking ahead to next week, who you got coming up?
Just Grafton.
Just Grafton.
Up to Grafton, so long
Okay.
trip, and then it really gets busy with game every other day or so. But it's kind of a little lull in our schedule. So tomorrow's practice a little lighter, and then maybe take a day off somewhere in here. And kudos to our assistants, Mara and Dave. We brought in 5 8th graders at Christmas time, so we're playing A, B, and C, and just getting a lot of court time for these kids.
Just think, if you do this for 27 more years, Andy, you could have 950 wins. You're at 476 now.
Yeah, I'm just worried about the next one, Kyle, but thanks.
Yeah, one at a time.
Yes, sir.
All right, congrats on the win tonight. Thanks for joining us here tonight, Andy.
Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate your coverage.
After the win over the Lady Indians, Carrington going for 6 in a row on the road at Northern Cass.
A steal, and Mara Johnson gets a layup at the other end. Carrington off and running. They lead 7-2, and Mara has 5. Lost the dribble momentarily, gives it to Hornet, down to Coots. Going to work, kicking it out. Here's Top, down the lane. Sienna lays it up too strong. Coots the putback, no. Hornet's putback goes. 10-2 Carrington. And here comes Hornet the other way for Carrington. Left side, Mara Johnson. Johnson left alone, buries a 3. Mara Johnson with 8, and Carrington leads 13-2. And her pass is picked off by Aniston Hornet, who will go to the other end, lay it up, miss it short. And she's even got a smile on her face. Now she forces a steal, and Sienna Top lays it in. 18-2 Carrington. Nice left side deal into the middle. Spitzer, kick out. Jordan Coleman a 3. Boom! Jordan Coleman's first varsity points. Rebound by Nice, and that's that. Cardinals 6 in a row. They come to Northern Cass and get the job done. 55-23 over the Jaguars. First off, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
What was that game like? You guys continue to play really good defense, and against a team that can shoot it, that was really important.
Yeah, I thought with just how good our defense has been all year, it was nice to have a good offensive night too, but it feels really good to say every night that defense is what wins our games.
You guys are also, this is something that was not always the case last year. You're beginning to shoot the 3 really well. That's you, that's, Mara, that's Sienna, and then, you got these bench girls hitting 3s. How does that sort of help you guys offensively when you are hitting those outside shots?
It helps a lot, especially like tonight. I missed a lot of bunnies. We all missed a lot of bunnies, so sometimes you got to rely on those outside shots and knock them down when you can.
What was it like going up against a player like Carly Ryder, who's really trying to get her shot?
Yeah, it's hard, but like I said, defense wins our games, so you just got to play good defense.
You're out there every night. During this 6-game winning streak, it's 42, 33, 33, 32, 29, and today 23. What's going well right now on that side of the ball?
We've been moving the ball a lot more, getting those inside looks, which makes the outside looks more open. So yeah, we've been moving the ball really well.
Now you get back into region play on Thursday with Grafton. It looks like it's going to be a fun race to try and get the 1 seed.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, Aniston, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
It's another big Region 2 test coming up Thursday night on the road for Andy Broughton's team as they travel to Grafton to take on the Spoilers. 6:45 airtime on KDAK, the Cardinal.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
Radiology,
the acute care,
Clinic.
Randy Huey and Cardinal Boys basketball looking for the program's 6th consecutive win on rivalry night against New Rockford Cheyenne.
Spins right on Wolski, gets cut off, gives to Benz. His fadeaway jumper doesn't go. Backside board Mering. Here comes Carrington quickly ahead. Wolski will lay it up and in. Carrington ties it at 4 on St. Wolski's first basket. On the left side, Averly drives the lane and lays it home. Ewan Averly gives Carrington the lead at 6-4. Gives to Threadgold. Here's Mering towards McAloney, who slipped the screen and laid it home. Maddox McAloney with 3. We're tied for the 4th time, 8-8. And a near steal. Yes, it is nearly a steal. Thrown behind the back by Olmerus, taken back by Hoggle. Here's Mering around a screen. Taylor Mering, right side, Hayden Hoggle. Down to McAloney, who lays it up and in. Carrington leads 10-8. Maddox McAloney with 5. Here comes Carrington down by 3, 3:30 to play until halftime. Mering drives left, leads for Averly, who tries to drive right, lost the ball, got it back, goes down to Threadgold, who lays it up and in. Alex Threadgold's first field goal. He's got 3 points. It's 15-14. 15-14 Rockets. 2:20 to go in the half. Here's McAloney on the inside. Stops. Fade away. Got it. Carrington on top. 16-15. Maddox McAloney with 7. It's our 5th lead change. Finds Mering at 28 feet. Skip it towards Wolski. Down to Threadgold. One dribble. Shuffle it off right side. Averly gets to the free throw line and banks one home. We're tied for the 6th time. Ewan Averly with 4. Shuffles it off McAloney. Mering, elevator screen 3. It's good! Taylor Mering a 3. He's got 5 and Carrington leads 21-18. He'll drive right, get into the lane and lose the ball. A steal. Up ahead, Wolski will lay it up and in. And that puts an end to the 11-0 run. Tate Wolski with 4. It's 31-23. Taylor Mering tries to go all the way. Finds Wolski right side. Spins left. Stops. Jumper off the window. Wolski with 4 in a row. 31-25. Here's McAloney. Back cut. Layup. That's how you break a 2-3. Ewan Averly with a career high 6. It's 34-29. Stops and gives to Mering, who fakes a 3. Step back, 3. Boom! Taylor Mering a 3. He's got 8. Carrington are down by 3. 35-32. Spinning, leaving, Mering a 3. Is good. 45-35. Taylor Mering with 11. And Taylor from left to right. To cutting Averly, who puts it up and in. Ewan Averly having his best career game with 8 points. And here is Mering, a 3. In and out, rebound, put back Threadgold, 50-40. 53-40, our final count as New Rockford Cheyenne goes to 4-1. Carrington are 3-6. This is a game where we all try to overanalyze it. But at the end of the day, if you turn the ball over and you don't rebound, you're not going to win.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just told the guys in the locker room. I said, we kill ourselves. We didn't rebound, and we turned the ball over too many times. I said we get blinders on when we pass, and we get too focal on one guy, and that that really showed tonight, and it really hurt us.
You look at the way that the game played out. That first half was, I thought, two teams, they hadn't played in a week. You could tell. Your guys don't get this kind of crowd all the time. You could tell. The second half, right off the bat, their defensive intensity lifted, and it seemed like it really took your guys by surprise a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, they came out a little harder in the second half. We talked about we wanted them to get called the first time out, and, that's always the goal, and we came out a little flat. It just – our ball movement was poor at times, especially in key opportunities or moments when we needed to, kind of mount that comeback or, maintain that scoring to keep going. I mean, we talked about we need to be efficient, and, we weren't very efficient on things. I mean, we scored here and there, and that was probably about it. We only had 16 points in the second half, and we had 8 like halfway through the fourth quarter. So we need to be more consistent. We missed a ton of bunnies right around the hoop again, and, all those little things just add up, and they really hurt you.
The Cardinals then hit the road on Saturday, taking on the Northern Cass Jaguars.
Wolski down to Threadgold, 2 dribbles in. Looks, needs help, finds Mehring. Gets a screen. Talon, a 3. Good! Talon Mehring, a 3. And Carrington are within 1 at 10-9. Carrington can take the lead again. McAloney behind the back with a dribble. Spins right, leaves for Mehring. His 3 is off the front of the rim. Rebound. Aberly, kick out. McAloney, a 3. Yes! Maddox, McAloney, a 3. And Carrington are back on top, 12-10. It's Hoggle, left side. Mehring drives the lane. Talon, finger roll. A layup to give him 7 points. And Carrington are within 2 at 16-14. Here's Maddox McAloney. He'll drive left, stop, leaner, tie game. McAloney has 7 of his own, and we're tied for the second time at 16 all. Maddox drives left, spins, goes back to Wolski. Down to Threadgold, works his way into the lane and puts it in. Alec Threadgold's first basket since the first quarter, so second basket. Wow, 21-19. A little long, rebound deflected out to Wolski, who has it poked free to McAloney. McAloney a 3. Carrington have tied it. It's a long 2. Our third tie. Back for Mehring to pop a 3 to tie it. He got it. Talon Mehring a 3. He's got 14. Tied for the 5th time, this time 30-30. Aberly, corner, Threadgold. Back to Aberly. Driving in. Ewan, floater, got it. Ewan Aberly with his first points of the game. 39-34, Northern Cass. Right side dumped down towards Threadgold against Crockett. Threadgold finds Wolski. Here's Mehring a 3. He got it. Talon Mehring a 3. He's got 17, and the lead is down to 2. Here's Hoggle. Towards Aberly, who's wide open for 2. What a great pass that was. Ewan Aberly with 4, 42-39. And McAloney was not looking for the pass. Now he gets it. Finds Coots short corner. His jumper goes. Jamison Coots makes it 45-41. Wolski, McAloney. Around a screen, thought about a 3, didn't take it. Mehring does take it, and he drains it. A 3 for Talon Mehring. He's got 20. And Carrington trails 54-46. Right side, Mehring tries another, and hits. Wow, 4.5 for Talon, and 6 in the game. He's got 23, it's 56-49. 2 dribbles in, Alec, kick out, Mehring 3. Not this time. Rebound McAloney. Back up and in. 58-51. McAloney with 13. Mehring a 3 is good. 58-54, and Mehring has a career high 29. Check that. Not a career high yet. A good win for Bryce Laxdal's team. Carrington played reasonably well today. Mehring a 3 at the buzzer is long, and that's it. Northern Cass 63, Carrington 54, the final.
A busy week upcoming for Carrington Boys basketball. It starts tomorrow night in rugby, 6:45 airtime on KDAK The Cardinal, before a Region 2 matchup with Mayport CG in Mayville Thursday at 6:45 on KXGT Thunder Country 98.3.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
Carrington Girls Wrestling took on the Lisbon Tournament on Saturday, and for the girls, Grace English at 100 pounds finished in 4th place, while at 124, Linda Yuha finished in 6th, and at 130, Kenzie Jost finished in 4th. At 142, Madalena Chubotariano went 4-1 and finished in 3rd. At 190, Nevaeh Sorensen finished in 4th place, and at 148, Kendra Garcia went 3-0, won the championship, and was named 148 to 250 pound tournament MVP. Carrington are back in action on Saturday morning at the rugby tournament.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they continue to work the land and plant their crops. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
In Carrington, see Randy Hui. When you work with your local Pioneer team, you gain hard-working partners who strive to know your every acre. Doug Retzlaff is your local Pioneer Seed sales representative in Carrington. Call Doug at Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC. He will do the best to match the right product on the right acre and supply you with unparalleled choices of Pioneer Seed products treated with Lumigen brand seed treatment to protect your investment. Doug and his team also carry a complete lineup of livestock feed and minerals. Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC in Carrington, near the roundabout.
The week begins for Carrington Athletics with boys basketball tomorrow night on the road in non-region play at the Rugby Panthers. You can hear it at 6:45 on KDAK, the Cardinal on the mobile app and on your smart speaker. Then Thursday, your choice of action. The girls basketball team in a big region matchup at Grafton. 6:45 airtime on KDAK, the Cardinal. At the same time on KXGT Thunder Country 98.3. Boys basketball in Mayville, taking on Mayport CG. And then it is wrestling time as the boys head to Lisbon for the 2026 Storhaug Tournament. 2:45 airtime Friday on KDAK The Cardinal, and 10 a.m. Saturday right after church on KDAK The Cardinal. And we will have highlights and recaps of all of it on the next edition of This Week in Carrington Sports.